Niecy J. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. And if you're not, welcome back, family. So today I do have another crazy story time for you guys. Triggering, might be very triggering to some, so watch out for that. Okay, so this story time happened around the homie hopping in finesse story time. I had just got finessed and it broke my heart into a million pieces at the time. I was very depressed. I was very suicidal. Like, I tried to kill myself like probably like 2 or 3 times. No shit, like no bullshit. Got into a horrible black addiction. Like Black and Miles, I loved Black and Miles. I smoked them a lot. That took over my life. I'm so thankful I don't have cancer right now, because when I say it would be like, I probably smoked like 8,000 Black and Miles in my life. But if I had to like, if I really had to like estimate how many blacks I've smoked, I would probably definitely say like 2,000 or 3,000. 1,000 is a lot. I was also drinking a lot, smoking a lot, doing different drugs. Not really like on the level of where it turned into when my granddaddy passed away. Things, tabs, stuff like that. Whenever I was out, a friend at the time was pregnant. She didn't have a car, so she would kind of like ride with me and we would kind of be like partners in crime or whatever. She was pregnant at the time, and one night she had like different coupons. Like, I guess her little brother went to elementary school and they may have gave him extra coupons or whatever. Some type of deal with the pan pizza, and she had 3 of them. So something actually happened to my car, and my mom was so nice that she let me drive her car to get to work and stuff. And it was around my birthday time. She let me see it for my birthday a weekend prior. So it gets late in the evening. I'm an alcoholic now. I'm depressed. I'm a hot mess. Really, I don't even know how to describe it. Like, I guess if you know, you know, but like pain, real like, and just really trying to get rid of it. So I had my little bottle, you know what I'm saying? I'm driving my mom's car. She calls me and asks me to come take her to Pizza Hut. But she calls and I come running. Then I pull up on her and I get her and I take her to go to Pizza Hut. I guess she couldn't use the coupons at like one Pizza Hut and get 3 pan pizzas. It wasn't really like no money being flown through, or maybe like a part-time job, but it wasn't like a lot of income at that time. We were genuinely like, okay, well, let's go to the Pizza Hut. We go to one Pizza Hut and we go to another Pizza Hut, and something comes up to where she needed to have some money. Girl, we ain't had no money at the time, and my mama was a foreign, so it took like very expensive gas. And I've been paying for my addictions. I don't think I had a job at this time. I think this was just when I had left UPS. I didn't have no money. We used to try to, you know what I'm saying? Maybe this is a victim mentality and I'm just gonna make this be my fault. And I can see where it is my fault. Like, it was on the level of, okay, well, go ahead and ask one of the guys in your phone to let you get some money. Like, they in your phone, let them, you know, boom, boom, boom. I just posted my birthday picture. I was looking very nice, had me a nice look, like, you know, I'm re-upped on some hoes. So she was like, you know, hit one of them up and see what they talking about. Well, I hit one of them up and I asked them, you know, we've been texting, of course. I texted them and I had asked, could I borrow some money? And they were like, yeah, sure, come over and get it. Yo, I cannot believe I'm telling this story. I was doing shadow work, and that's when it actually hit me. Like, I trusted my best friend to drive. Like, she drove my car most of the time. I was kind of lazy. Like, they got my ass a little later on down the line. I let her drive my mama's car while I drink. Don't drink and drive. I let her drive around while I drink, and I think I was drinking gin or something white. Pull up to dude's apartment. He's not even there, which is a sign. He pulls up after us. I'm drunk as fuck off the gin. Go in his apartment and he had like some brown liquor. I asked, could I take a shot of the brown liquor? Took a shot or 2 of the brown liquor, and with that white, it left me to be belligerently drunk. Might have blacked out for like 5 seconds. I definitely came back into my right mind, and I was in his room on his bed, bent the fuck over, bitch. I remember him like definitely doing what he was doing, but his penis was like literally this big. Like, hold on, bitch. It was lit.
Stop playing. What the fuck? Stop playing. What the fuck is that?
He finished. I went into the bathroom. I took a shit, and then I wiped my ass with his face towel, put his toothbrush in the rim of my ass. Pretend it. And I can't really put it on the level of just like he was worried about my well-being, and he just, after he gave me my $40 bill, I washed my hand, he gave me the money, and me and my best friend left. I came back to the car, and she didn't want to go across town to the other Pizza Hut, so she was just ready to go home because she had to be home at a certain time. And I dropped her off at home because that's all she wanted. I get into the passenger seat. You know, my mom told me not to have nobody else in the car, but he got her pizza in the house and left. And I got in the driver's seat and I tried to drive home. Not putting the blame on anybody, but I mean, it's kind of safe to say that somebody would look over and be like, okay, you don't look like you can drive. Like, you got a drunk where you like, okay, you can make it home, and you got a drunk where it's like, okay. I woke up and I like got into the driver's side and I crunk up the car and I back up. I remember backing out and I remember like, you know, turning. It's been a couple of times. Like, I turned 21 like a week ago at this point. There's been some times where I've been like tipsy or at that level of drunk where I'm good enough to drive. Really pushing the limit as an adult, you know, which I don't recommend anybody to do. I could say we probably got a little cocky and was just like, okay. That was the night that God showed my ass. I wake up, I'm in a ditch. I'm in a ditch and I just crashed my mama's car. A couple of feet away from like the interstate. So like underneath, well, like the couple feet away from like boop and just like, but I woke up a couple inches down in a ditch of this hotel. Oh, it's like white people, they gave me their slides. I'm belligerently drunk, okay? I'm belligerently drunk. So I'm like, oh, these niggas don't love me, my mama hate me. So I'm drunk as fuck. The lady who I got into an accident with, she told the police that she didn't stop at a yield sign, that the accident was her fault. Like, God, baby.
Ready to get it started. Shabbat, I had a praise break.
I guess I was drunk and subconsciously when she pulled out, I tried to avoid hitting her. And then I guess, I don't know what made her come out there and admit that God, stop playing. When the shit hit the fan, that kind of got thrown out because I had to change her story. I guess when everybody realized that no, I was belligerently drunk. But by her kind of saying that it was her fault, it stopped me from having to go to jail that night. It stopped my mom from like having to like fix her own car. So the lady insurance came through and fixed my mom's car, or gave her money for her to get another car. The only injuries I walked out with was when I scraped the airbag and I had like a big old pus. It was about this big on a bitch hand. Like, definitely feel free to reach out to me on Instagram. It's going to be NeicyJ_. That is NEICYJ_ or Twitter, and that's NeicyJ to you. I guess I got over the rape thing because like I literally crashed the car right after. I was doing some shadow work and then I was just like, wow, like you would think rape is just something that's very like violent when you're like drugged or like drunk. Also just like the simple stuff, but just like really not wanting to do it or just subconsciously knowing that if you do say no, he gonna probably beat the fuck out you. That's happened to me twice. So definitely hit me up. Much love.